Number 2 revelation, if we're going in order, and that seems to be it. I once hid in a bathroom closet and pleasured myself when my family members went to the bathroom.
This is an interesting one.
We believe it was an aunt and a cousin. The person who said that, please step forward. Oh, I have a feeling it's Gary.
Come on in, Richard.
I feel it's Gary. No, it's not Gary.
Richard.
I was looking at Jason.
Sal!
I'm looking at the board. Did the guys pick Sal? Who picked? 2 guys picked Sal? Who picked Sal?
Michael and Chad G.
Oh.
Chad R had JD.
Yep. Oh, man.
So tell me about this.
That's a tough one, man.
What happened? Does your wife know?
She don't know today either because I kind of rigged up the Sirius at home so she can't hear this.
She's going to hear.
She's going to find out.
Somebody's going to call.
How'd you rig it up?
Now,
I cut the antenna and told her the dog chewed it.
Why were you hiding in the bathroom? How old were you, first of all?
I was close to 15 years old. It was Christmas Eve at my aunt's house.
See, I don't think this is any great revelation coming from you. So how do you hide in a bathroom and still see in the...
Okay, well, what I was doing is I was on the bathroom. I was taking a number 2. And right across from me is a linen closet, and it has louvered doors.
Okay.
So I immediately noticed that, and I thought, well, let me take a look in there. And I went inside the linen closet, and you were able to see the toilet directly.
Mm-hmm.
So I hid in there, and my cousin came to the bathroom. And
How old was she?
She was probably 17 at the time.
Was she hot?
Yeah, she wasn't bad.
Wow.
And, you know, she's taking a pee. And
first cousin?
Yeah, I've always been fascinated to see naked women. I'd never seen a naked woman.
Did your first cousin know you did this?
No, they don't know.
They don't know.
They have no idea. Nobody knows.
See, we got to get her on the phone.
Yeah, and the aunt, too.
Yeah, and that was her mom, right?
That was her mom.
Right. That's your mother's sister?
I don't want to say who.
You don't want to say which aunt?
I can't link it. If I do, I'm dead.
All right, good. You have many aunts, obviously.
Yeah, I do.
Right, okay.
And so you stand in there. Now,
was your aunt hot?
No, my aunt looks like Rosemary Clooney.
Oh. But, I mean, what year? So it turns you on, though.
Does it matter what year?
Yeah, it does. I mean, Rosemary Clooney wasn't that horrible when she
first
was young.
She looks like Rosemary Clooney 2005.
Oh, okay.
So
your cousin comes in.
Right.
And you're watching her pee.
Right.
And you're jerking off.
No, not yet, but I'm getting really turned on. I couldn't believe I felt like a kid in a candy store. I'm seeing a naked body for the first time, a naked woman.
So you didn't drop a load?
No, not at that point.
You waited for your aunt?
Yeah. Well, what happened was...
How long did you wait for your aunt to come in?
Well, what happened was I went outside. My cousin's room was right next door, and everybody was downstairs. The bathroom was upstairs. So whenever somebody was coming up the stairs, I can hear it, and I went to the bathroom.
And were you nude in the closet?
No, I took it out, and I dropped one on a towel in there. And I never removed it. But the funny thing is, when my aunt went to the bathroom, she actually did a number 2, and she was...
And that's when you came?
Yeah, because I was there for a long time, and I'll never forget it. It was... this is a long time ago.
While your aunt's taking a dump?
I didn't smell a thing. I was so worked up.
How's that? Huh?
Did you see her wipe and everything?
Yeah.
Did she do anything weird when she was wiping?
Yes, she did something weird beforehand.
I'll bail out on that, just to protect the innocent.
Sorry,
All right, yeah, so anyway, you did that.
Can I word that differently?
No.
No, what's your wording?
Forget that. So you did it, so you watched... I just bailed out of that revelation. That part of the revelation.
Wait, Howard. Edit.
I had to edit that out.
I was going to say, you actually bleeped something?
I had to bleep that out. I'm sorry. I know the promise of satellite, we don't edit anything, but I'm doing it to protect Sal.
Yeah, really?
Okay, so then you pleasured yourself to your aunt while she took a dump.
Right, and then I was really, really, really scared. Really scared.
Scared of your future, you mean?
No, scared of her going to the that's all I remember is the fear overcame me incredibly because
that is kind of in a weird way sort of brave or brazen to do that.
Yeah. Well, she was there for a while, and I was just like,
I can't imagine the level of perversion.
No, it didn't. I don't remember smelling a thing. I just remembered being overcome by seeing a naked body. And back then...
But your aunt was, you know, if you're saying she was like Rosemary Clooney,
yeah,
I mean,
she was chubby.
an older woman.
But, you know...
Hey, Sal.
When I saw her drop her pants, and I saw a fresh vagina for the first time.
Hardly fresh. Let's go to Don.
Yeah.
Don, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yikes.
Yeah, Sal's revelation kind of sucked. You said last week you, turned it on watching Women Piss.
Yeah, I do like watching women piss. You know, that has nothing to do with me masturbating to my aunt, though.
I got to tell you something. This revelation is pretty strong. I got to be honest with you.
I got a question for Sal. Swear on the life of your children that you were, in fact, 15 when this happened and not older, because I think that you were older.
This is an every year thing.
Swear on your children's life. Or come clean. When did this really happen?
It was probably 14, Gary.
Okay.
Closer to 14.
Right.
I could see him doing this last week.
I just discovered, doing that stuff to myself. So.
Derek, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, brother.
Hey, this is like the first time in years I've ever gotten a chance to get in touch with you, man. I think I officially have the last Sirius satellite radio in like 20 miles of Baltimore, man.
Yeah, it's hard to get them right now.
Yeah, the funny thing is that the last one I got, it was the last one left in the store, actually was somebody just returned it from a Christmas gift.
Yeah, there's such a run on the radios, and now I can see why. These revelations are pretty good.
Yeah.
I would have to buy a radio to find these out. All right, thank you for calling from Baltimore, Robin's hometown.
That was a good and bad call. He got one, but someone returned it.
Right.
We don't want to. We don't want to.
He got a radio just in time to hear Sal jerking off to his aunt taking a dump.
When I was small, I had another aunt that used to tackle me and take my tools out.
What? So what do you mean your tools?
My tool out. She used to, when I was 12 years old, another aunt of mine used to, when nobody was around, used to wrestle me on the ground and drop my pants and mess around with me. So
wow. She was a good aunt.
Yeah.
Boy, none of my aunts are interested in me.
And then I got drunk off my ass at a wedding when I was 22, and they came up to her and said, hey, remember what you used to do to me? You want to do it in the bathroom right now? And she just...
Creepiest thing she ever heard.
All right, get out of here. I don't want to know anymore. Yeah, I don't want to know any more of your revelations.
So the whole family's going to have him arrested.
Yeah, I think his whole family's never going to talk to him. All right, Sal, thank you. There is Sal, who just came out with a brand new revelation that, in fact, he would go in the bathroom and pleasure himself to his aunt and his cousin.
You know, it's funny because...
That was a good one. Rate that on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'd say that's an 8.5, 9.
I'm giving him a 9.
Yeah.
I'm giving him a 9
on that. It would have been a 10
that.
if it was Uncle Paulie.
Yeah, if it had been an uncle. Wow, and you know there must have been more perversion in that bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's tip of the iceberg.
Crazy stuff he's talking about.
All right, we've knocked off 2 revelations. Okay. Who jizzed in a girl's drink? Here's Sal. I knew it. Chad G wins $10,000.
Fuck yeah.
Chad G, $10,000 for you. Chad R, not shabby. $3,000 thanks to our friends at uwager.com. And Mike, you get $1,000. So we're looking at a pretty good payday for all of you.
Thank you, Howard.
Holy shit.
Sal, what is the deal?
The world
you
is
are
wrong
a
with you.
filthy, disgusting pig. The chick rejected you and you jizzed in her drink?
It's a long story.
Was it your aunt? Was it your aunt again?
No, I was dating her for 2 weeks.
Oh.
I didn't get any action, and she told me she wanted to be friends, and I was cool with it.
Friends.
We were at a club. I turn around, and she's making out with one of my very good friends.
Yeah.
I went to the bar. I asked for a sex on the beach. Went to the bathroom, relieved myself in it. She was at the bar on the other side of the bar.
That's disgraceful.
I gave it to the bartender. I go, tell that girl no hard feelings, drinks on me, and he gave it to her.
You know what's
Did you want to
That
drink
is,
it?
that is, you feel justified doing that.
Not only is that the most reprehensible story I've ever heard, but your ability to finish anywhere at any time is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's unreal.
That's even more ridiculous. He went into the bathroom and just jerked off.
Yeah, like you could
How
do
long does that take?
It's seconds. I don't even...
But the funny thing is, she ended up drinking 2 loads that night, your friends and yours. So.
By the way, that is a great reveal.
I think that's the greatest thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Sal?
Yeah, that's the greatest.
Do you think that is morally reprehensible?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm asking Chad G. Would you condone that on any level?
Morally, no, but the fact that it got me $10,000 is fucking great.
Do you have any daughters at all?
I do have a daughter.
If you knew some guy did that to your daughter just because she wanted to be friends, wouldn't you go and kill him?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's go to Mike G. What do you say to that?
I think you got to be more careful in restaurants what you say to waitresses and waiters.
You're damn right. You better behave. That's a good lesson. Chad R., what do you think of that? Morally reprehensible?
Yeah, that's cruel, man.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Robin, as you look at that reveal...
I think that's better than his first one.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely better than the one we had to deal with. That's a 10.
Yeah.
It's more believable.
I agree with Rob.
Look at Sal. He's actually happy.
I know, he's proud of this one.
That's the one that Sal accidentally told me, and I was like, I totally cried.
Well, I thought I had to call a lawyer. I wasn't sure if I had to get in touch with a lawyer. I don't know,
Well, he isn't told who you did it to.
But
It's sort of like raping a glass, you know?
Somebody to get you off again.
There's
But the police will be in touch with you.
Is that an illegal thing to do, Rob?
I would think
Yes,
so.
it is.
Yeah, you can't commit somebody's drink.
I don't like
Hit the
that.
dump button.
You're allowed to come on somebody's chest, but not their drink.
That's very legal.